fertilizing your houseplants is a really important thing. I know a lot of people don't fertilize their houseplants. They're still gonna exist and live if you're not fertilizing them. It is, however, a better way or a better thing to fertilize your plants because it'll promote more vigorous growth, more foliage growth, better blooms, blooming off seasons. It just promotes so much more in a plant with fertilizer rather than not using a fertilizer. So what we're looking for when picking out fertilizers is the main thing is you'll see these 3 numbers here. All of the fertilizers that you will see will have these numbers on them in the front or the back, somewhere on there. These indicate 3 different things. We've got nitrogen in the front, middle number is phosphorus, and the last number is potassium. All the plants are going to need these 3 different things, but the ratios are going to differ for each plant. I wanted to cover that even though fertilizers, some of them will say all-purpose, that doesn't necessarily mean that's the right fertilizer for the plant. You do want to do your research on what kind of fertilizer your specific plant needs. When you have cactuses, citrus, orchids, those, you really do want to stick specifically to those fertilizers. It's going to have more of the ratios of the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium that plant actually really does need. And another important thing that goes with the fertilizers is you want to be mindful of how much you're fertilizing. It is possible to fertilize too much, and that is not a good thing. It can burn your plant's roots, it can burn the plant. It's just, you don't want to give it too much of it. So it's important that you read the instructions on the back of any of your fertilizers and follow them according to the plant. So most of these, you're going to just want to do about a capful of fertilizer and dilute it in about a gallon of water. So it's really, really diluted, and this will last you a really long time. As far as how often you're going to be fertilizing, it differs between plants and differs between the seasons. You're going to fertilize so much less in the winter time than you are in the spring and summer. Make sure you're following the instructions on the backs of your fertilizer. And that's all that I have to talk about for fertilizers. It's just a basic overview. If you have any questions, feel free to call us here at Bath Garden Center or write us a comment on Instagram. Thank you.